When you're networking, it's critical to develop a strategic marketing plan to sort of be the GPS for you as you go out and develop your network. Let's take a look at how that's done. So the conference went all right? You enjoyed yourself?
I had a great time. Yeah, yeah. It was a 2-day conference out of state, and I think it went pretty well.
Okay, okay. Well, I know that your networking, when we last spoke about it was a little bit all over the place. One of the things I wanted to share with you is a little bit about a marketing plan and how to actually set one up so that you can really take things to the next level.
And that's kind of my problem. I have a list of all my clients, but it's just a list of all my clients, and it's like, how do I translate that into more business?
Yeah. So let's look at it from the macro level and let's work our way to the micro level. So what's the main objective that you're trying to accomplish from a standpoint of your book in the next year?
I'm looking to grow it by 20–30%.
Okay. All right. So that's a significant amount of growth in the year. So and think about what's the lowest hanging fruit? What's the easiest way for you to grow 20 to 30% if you had to pick of all the things that you're doing? What seems to be working, or what do you think would work?
I think looking at my client base and seeing what other opportunities may be there that I'm missing. Okay.
So when we think about writing a marketing plan, and we'll put one together, okay, is you want to have the objective of that growth. Okay, then you want to break it down into strategies. That could be, as you mentioned, introductions from clients or cross-marketing with existing clients. So for some of the people, it's going to be, getting introductions from their clients or cross-marketing with their clients. For others, it could be developing strong strategic partnerships, other lawyers or other business professionals that can refer you. Networking could be an example of a strategy. So you want to look at 2 or 3 different strategies that you can really work with. And that's going to be, critical to the plan, not just a list of clients or a list of, people you know. All right. The last part is kind of the most important part, and that's writing out tactics. So let's say, since you mentioned it, you want to get some referrals from your existing clients. So what would be the first thing that you would want to do to actually take action on getting referrals from your clients?
I would probably give them a call and take their temperature to see how maybe there's other opportunities that they have.
Okay, and are you comfortable with that?
With some of them.
Okay.
With some of them.
And with others?
Not so much.
Okay. So what I'm talking about when I think about the tactics are that you're going to want to write like 7 to 10 tactics that break down how you're going to execute on this. So there should be some planning tactics, there can be some execution tactics, and there can be some follow-through tactics, okay? You think about it like a story, right? There should be a beginning, a middle, and an end to every good story. Write your tactics out like that. So you mentioned just calling your clients. Well, maybe it would make sense to get a list of your clients, right? That would be like tactic number 1, put together a list of your clients. And is that all we need from that list?
No.
Well, what else do you think we would do in putting together a list of clients?
Who within that client I should be contacting?
All right, there might be some clients you don't want to talk to at all, right? Because you worked with them 10 years ago and they've left the country. There could be some clients that you're dealing with almost every day who think you're terrific, and maybe we want to list out the contacts, the clients, right? Maybe label some of them A, B, and C. A's are your best contacts with the best relationship. B's would be kind of middle of the road, and C's might be ones where it's a little more challenging. That would be an example of a good starter tactic, right? The next thing is, how do you reach out to them? What are you going to say? Do you have an idea about that for all of them?
So like forming like an infomercial or something like that, telling them a little bit more about myself and what I do?
That might be part of it. Moreover, I think it would be, getting a little rapport built on the phone, maybe inviting them to come to a coffee or a lunch with you and letting them know that you're interested in talking about, how we might be able to share referrals, or maybe you're interested in finding out more about their business and them yours so that you guys can get to know each other better. Or maybe it's just you've done great work for the client and it's time to, say, hey, look, maybe there's other people I can help the way I've helped you. Whatever the case, the idea here is you want to really focus on those tactics and laying them down and asking yourself who, what, when, why, where, and how, and understand that you've got tactics that actually speak to you so that you can take action on them and feel good that what you're doing is going to work.
And I assume you're putting them A, B, C's, you're spending more time with the A's than you are with the C's, so you're becoming more efficient with your time.
Yeah, I think if you can focus on your A's and B's, for example, you may not have to go to the C's because you can get enough business referrals from those A's and B's that, that might be your year. So you know, while we can focus on the C's, your better time's going to be spent with the A's and B's. So that's a really good observation there.
Thank you.
So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to put together this plan. I'm going to send you a sample of a plan so you can work off of an existing formula. And when can you have that done?
I can have that done in a week or two.
Well, a week or two. Why don't we schedule a specific date and commit to that date, and let's get it done, and then we can move on from there.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.